Hey guys, I'm ready to head out to the gym. A little quick OOTD. Just got some Nike court set, some workout pants from Victoria's Secret. It's actually from the pink line. I got it a really long time ago. And this t-shirt, Batman versus Superman. I'm gonna put my keys. Don't ask me why I have my keys in my bathroom. Please don't ask me. Okay. So, put my keys in there. Happy! How you doing, babe? Oh, why are you so shy all of a sudden? And let me just grab my stuff. So I'm starting off with my Batman shaker cup that I've purchased from GNC. Here I'm just showing you that my shirt says Batman and I have a Batman cup. I deleted the audio for that because it was horrendous. I like this one because the cup, the lid of the cup actually comes with a shaker ball. I'm taking some water. I'm taking really ice cold filtered water and I'm filling up the cup pretty full. I'll explain in just a moment. So I have my BCAAs and my green superfood. The main reason why I fill up the cup so high is because both of these flavors are very strong. The BPI Sports Best BCAA in passion fruit is it tastes very artificial. And the green superfood by Amazing Grass, and it is the Alkalize and Detox one. That one tastes like straight up grass and dirt and earth. So what I do is I take a scoop of each and I put it in my shaker cup that's filled up really high, and I mix them. And the reason why I mix them is because I did it one day because I was taking my BCAAs by themselves and it was the passion fruit, and this was almost a year ago. This was November of last year. And I took it and I'm like, oh my god, this is so sweet, and it tastes straight up artificial. Like, it doesn't taste like passion fruit. It just tastes like ew. That's what it tastes like. And I'm like, I need to do something. So I'm like, why don't I scoop my Amazing Grass, because I can't stand how that tastes by itself either. And a genius was born. So I shake it up really well, and every time I drink it, I shake it up really well because it gets really gritty and the flavors kind of they kind of come apart. So I'm just showing you my favorite headphones. These are the Bose SoundSport. I have the black. I did have the blue, but something happened and I had to get a new pair. But I absolutely love them and I recommend them to everybody. Everything that I'm mentioning in this video will be in the description box below. When I start my cardio, I always do a brisk walk. And once I do my brisk walk, I do it for like about 5 to 10 minutes. It really does depend on how much time I have and how I'm feeling. And then I will go into a HIIT training on the treadmill. I'll do 30 to 45 seconds running really fast on a high incline, and then I will rest for double the amount of time, so maybe like a minute to a minute and a half. And I will do that consecutively until I can't anymore. I haven't worked out in 2 weeks, so I didn't do it for more than 7 minutes this particular session. So after I do my cardio, I go straight to stretching. I was always intimidated to use this machine because I didn't know what it did. One day the gym was pretty empty and I was like, let me just give it a try, and I absolutely love it. It is great for stretching out your glutes and your hamstrings. If you're not comfortable doing your own movements on a mat, this is a great alternative. You could do a combination of both or just pick one or the other. So once I've stretched, it's time to activate the glutes. There are so many different types of ways to do it. Since this video is geared more for the beginners, I wanted to show you the easiest way, just you and a mat. I do kicks up and down, I do crossover kicks, and I make sure I stretch in between, especially when I start to feel that burn in my glutes, especially in the top or the right under where your glutes and your hamstrings meet. I love this stretch. It feels really good when you're doing different sets, because it really just gives your thighs and your butt a chance to relax. Now, the next move is the glute bridge. There are so many different ways you could do this. I am showing you the most basic. I want to apologize for the really uncomfortable angle, but I was really shy to record in this gym. It's just so packed all the time, and You know, I haven't really recorded in the gym before, so kudos for me being able to kind of like hide the camera, but I'll try to make sure the angles are better from here on out. But I'm just taking really good rest in between because I want to make sure that I am giving my body a chance to feel the burn, and then once it kind of relaxes, I hit it again. So I did actually quite a few glute bridges. Towards the end, I kind of felt it, and my tip for you, if you're starting out glute bridges for the first time, is definitely use the heel of your foot and plant it in the ground, and that will really help you feel it in your glutes. So I'm doing actually kickbacks where I kick the heel of my foot up, and I like to do different things. I have just a very all over the place mind, so it's very hard for me to stick with like a certain regime when it comes to doing things on my own like this. And I think I've had enough. I did more workouts than I recorded just because I didn't want the video to be too long. So this was actually the end of my glute activation, and now I'm just stretching my thighs, and this feels so good. Just make sure you're stretching. You don't want to pull a muscle, and you want to make sure all of your muscles are really nice and warm before you do heavy lifting. So now that we are done, let's move on to the most awkward machine in the gym. Kudos to my gym that it faces it against the wall. It just makes it so much less awkward when you're trying to focus on your workout. So these are the hip abductors. There are hip abductors and there are hip adductors. The hip abductors work the outside, and this really, if you don't have time to do all of the workouts I was doing on the mat, this is a great quickie for glute activation. If you're doing it correctly and you're pushing yourself and you're really stretching your legs out, and you kind of have to do like an arch in your back and stick your butt out, you'll really feel this, and you'll feel a burn in the sides of your butt. I have really been just doing different variations of workouts just to see what works and what's rounding out my butt, and this one has been helping so much. Take rest in between, amp up the weight if you need to, but this is definitely a go-to. Don't be shy of this one. Alright guys, if I can do these workouts in a gym filled with men, you can too. Don't be shy, just do it. If I can do it, you can do it. These are the cable workouts. I have it recorded several times, so I'm just going to kind of walk through them as they come on. But you guys definitely need to try these. These really give you an amazing glute workout, and hamstrings. I love how my hamstrings feel, especially after this one. I don't really give myself a break. I just go back to back. I do this one, which is the cable pull through, the most uncomfortable and awkward looking workout. I didn't realize how silly I looked doing it, but it is amazing. This one, you really need to make sure you activate your glutes prior, or else this movement will kind of go to waste. So all those glute activation exercises we did earlier in the video really help. The next one, which is one of my all-time favorites, I call it the cable squat. I put the weight, I think, on like 25. I start off on 25 and then I move to 30. I do 3 sets of each. And this one, you get really nice and low and you pull that cord. And I'm just showing, you can literally see me go back and forth. These are obviously sped up a lot because this video would have been an hour long. It actually was an hour long before editing. But I just go back and forth, back and forth. I will literally wait 20 minutes for this cable machine just because of how amazing those 2 workouts are. This workout is very unconventional, but I would recommend you to do it. You're basically taking the pull-up bar, you're putting the knee support. I put the weight on 115, I think that's, you can see it in this clip right here. It's about, we'll wait for it to drop again. Come on, Nora, hurry up. Yeah, you can tell it's 115. I just push down. Your glute muscles will grow when they are squeezed. I can't, off the top of my head, I'll probably insert it in the clip. Can't remember the exact word, but when you are, I think it's, is it contracting? It's when you're squeezing the muscle. That's when the muscle grows the most. That's why you see all these fitness models on Instagram when they're doing their videos and they're talking about don't worry how your butt looks. It's because the squeezing and the cottage cheese look, that's what gives you an amazing glute. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just absolutely loved making it, and I want to make so much more for you guys because this is really what makes me happy. I love recording what I do because I'm not perfect looking, and if I can do it, anybody else can do it. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, you're a trooper. I've tried to make this video as short as possible. I have sped up as much as I could speed up, and I've cut out as much as I could. I really want to hear from you guys. Please let me know if you have tried any of these workouts before. Just leave it in the comments below. Also, if you have any requests, you can always shoot me an email. All of my information is in the description box below. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get a notification. I put out videos every single week. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!